This one got a little bit of attention. I think just because there's a couple likes from I imagine some Madrid fans or some Spanish people out there. Appreciate the likes. And then you got one comment, our first comment of the channel from It's Devster FIFA, and he said, "Why is Blood not celebrating?"
Yeah, I guess I owe the Madridistas an explanation. So basically, I feel like so I'll explain to you how I feel like most Madridistas feel.
Yeah.
Because you're not really a Real Madrid fan. You're like an Arsenal fan, right?
Yeah.
But so like I feel like this was the common feeling between all Madrid fans. The moment we beat Manchester City on penalties, I think every Madrid fan knew we were going to win the Champions League.
Okay, fair.
Because we had never beaten Man City at the Etihad ever, right?
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Not even back then when they were like under Roberto Mancini, like his coaching. We had never beaten them. We had only ever, at best, drew them at home. So to beat, we still didn't beat them. We beat them on penalties, right?
Yeah.
Because I've been hearing like people say Rodri's streak didn't die then.
You could say that.
I mean that
you could say that technically.
Technically you didn't lose. Oh wow, what a terrible miss by Colombia.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Colombia with
we're watching Colombia and USA. So, but yeah, so I think I knew for sure we were gonna win the Champions League. I was a little worried after Bayern scored Alphonso Davies. That right foot cut in, that had me worried.
Mm-hmm.
But I always kind of had a feeling. I'm like, you know what? We might come back because we always come back. Not always, but usually, right?
Yeah, I mean, typically in the Champions League,
we usually come back in Champions League. And as soon as I saw Joselu score, it's like God intervened in that goal, right?
Yeah.
It's like Neuer was having a perfect game, and then
Colombia just scored here.
Oh, perfect. Not that I'm against the USA. I just got to parlay over 2 goals. I'm a USA fan, but
it looks like a corner.
Yeah.
As they're celebrating.
Continue. Yeah. So as soon as Joselu scored with that touch of God, like I swear, God just kind of like tapped Neuer in the back and he's like spilled it. I pretty much knew. I knew Dortmund. I mean, Dortmund's a great team, but they just had no chance. I mean, they had some good moments in the first half, but like they showed their age. Like they just weren't clinical in the final third. So, the reason, that was a pretty good
I mean, if
the Heat.
It was like an overhead kick. Yeah, sorry again with the ADHD energy, but this is kind of how the show goes. We're not showing the visuals, but go back and watch the second goal from Colombia versus USA. That's a fantastic goal right there.
A little bike.
Yeah, nice overhead kick. And they're up 2-0 now.
Yeah. So that's the general consensus for Man City fans. So I actually felt bad because that second goal was like it was a terrible goal. Like if Vinny would have drilled past like Hummels and he would have just like torn that like defense and then chipped the keeper, I would have been like, wow, that's fucking amazing. I would have lost my shit. But the way like Maatsen just gives away the ball straight to Bellingham. And Bellingham just kind of glides it past Hummels. And then Vinny does a little Özil like kick into the ground and chip over the keeper. I just felt for Dortmund at that point. I kind of felt bad for them. I'm like, wow, like they shot themselves in the foot. So I'm still happy though. Like I'm happy we won.
Of course
I am.
Yeah, it's just the disposition of a Real Madrid fan. It's your 15th.
Yeah, it's the 15th.
It's what? The 6th you've seen the whole 6 happen in the modern era.
Yeah,
so
like we said last week, we've been watching it since 2010, 2011. That's like when we started getting into it. So I was there when like Madrid was like coming off their worst period, where we hadn't won La Liga in 3 years, and we hadn't won the Champions in like 10 or something, and Ronaldo, Benzema, Kaká, Xabi Alonso, they all came to save Real Madrid. So, comparing it from that time, I used to get excited when we won the first Copa del Rey against Barcelona, where Ronaldo, like, leaps past everyone, man, and he just scores that, like, header for the final. Yeah, that's probably, like, the craziest goal that, I celebrate whenever I was young.
Yeah.
But now, it's more like, like, I know we're a good team.
Yeah.
When you're a good team, like... So you feel bad for whenever like a team makes a mistake like that. You never want to see a good team give away a goal like that.
Yeah. So I mean that's your answer. It's Devster FIFA.